Righty ho, good evening all. I think we are working. Looks good. Give us a thumbs up underneath the video with the little thumb thing up. It's that side, isn't it? We forget. My camera's opposite. Down that corner, click the thumbs up thing. Say hello in the chat, etc. If you're new here, good evening and welcome. If you wonder why you can't join in with a live chat, you need to be subscribed to the channel. In the bottom right hand corner there, you'll see what just says subscribe, the little red thing. Click on that, subscribe to the channel, then you can join in with the live chat, send messages, etc. Just to keep all the spammers out on all these silly people on about trying to sell rubbishes and I made £10 billion in half an hour with Mrs. Ching Chong Chang and all this nonsense. So yeah, just keeps us to us a little lot so we can chat amongst ourselves. So there we are. Right, let's see who's here tonight. Evening, Elaine, Roger, good evening, good evening. Ollie, hello. Kevin, hello, hello, hello. Peter N, Paul, Peter C, Gary, hello. Peter Stella, good evening all. Mac Mike 2, good evening. Liverpool calling, hello from Liverpool. Excellent, there's a few people there then, good stuff. I hope we're all well, bearing up in this crazy, crazy world. Yes, a couple of people said, oh, good job you weren't in Dubai this week, Steve. Do you know, funnily enough, beginning of the month, I thought, I might book a few days at the end of February, just to go and get a bit of sunshine again. Kind of glad I didn't, because things are getting a bit excitable over in the Middle East at the moment, aren't they? But never mind. Maybe it'll all get sorted out once and for all. We can but hope, hey? Anyway, right, so got some few more machines to show you that have come in, which we'll go through in a minute, and also details now sorted for the September meetup as well. So I'll give you those in a minute as well. Auction entries will close next weekend for the March auction. So get your thinking caps on, get stuff to me ASAP. This coming week, I should be at the warehouse tomorrow and Tuesday, at least. I've got to go out one day, which will probably be Wednesday, or might be Thursday. The rest of the week I'll probably be at the warehouse as well. Weekend, I think I'm going to be at the warehouse on Saturday, and possibly in the Midlands on Sunday, so I might be able to pick up some bits. Meet, maybe not in Leamington, but round and about. Met once before, a couple of times before, actually, at the rugby services just on the M6, which has been quite convenient for people. It's better than schlepping all the way into town. So get in touch with me. That'll probably be Sunday. It definitely won't be Saturday. Hopefully be Sunday. So that's where we're at with delivering stuff for the next auction. Don't forget. All right. Shall we see what new bits came in? Oops, hang on a moment. Let me just double check that. I need to move that up there a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. There we are, that's better. Right. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Next sale, that's what I wanted to click on. There we go, that's better. Kevin says, evening everyone, sorry a little late, dropping Lucas at his mum's. Oh, all right then, we'll let you off. Stephen Nerd, anything? I need to know if you can post items from the last two auctions. Don't mind coming too. There's a couple of parcels I've not sent out yet, because there were a lot of spares, and I need a big strong box to put them in. So if that's one of your lots, then that's why. I've run out of big strong cardboard boxes. They seem to be hard to get these days. Amazon used to be a good source of boxes, but they send you stuff now, don't they? These such flimsy boxes that fall to bits before the stuff gets to you anyway, or paper bags. That's not much good for heavy things, is it? Sorry you pressed earlier than beforehand. Never mind. Leamington or Rugby? Yes. Can't be yours. All right then. Yeah, ping me a message or an email or something, and we'll sort that one out. yeah, so probably the services is kind of better really than people coming into town, isn't it? Which email? mail@elephanthouseauctions.com. Or reply to the newsletter one, which is news@elephanthouseauctions.com. If you had the email newsletter today, just reply to that. Either or, come through to me. Then I'll get you bits together for Sunday. Super. Right, so yes, very nice Chicago Clubhouse Trade Stimulator. This one, which is all original, working, complete, original reel strips in there, original ward card, the gum vendor works. Castings are all good, no cracks in it or anything. There we are, nice machine. I had this particular model for a while. It's a playing card reel one. Obviously there'll be better photographs and video, etc. Just quick phone snaps. So yeah, so the gum vendor's working, original reel strips, playing cards. Nice machine. Very original. Evening, Peter. So there's that. This one, I've not had one of these before. This is a little cast iron. It's called Daisy. About 1910 by Hamilton Manufacturing of Ohio. So it was a cigar store trade stim with no losers. So you'd pay your 5-cent nickel for your cigar, but you drop it in the top of the thing and you either got one or two. So the idea was that you know, you had a little bit of fun and you might get 2 cigars instead of 1. There we are. It's got new reproduction artwork with it somewhere here because it's missing its bottom label. So I think it's the original back artwork in it. Here we've got, he says, almost dropping it in his cup of tea. Fresh artwork for the back if you want to change it. I think I'd leave the original personally, but it has got the bottom, the label that goes on the bottom of the machine, which is the one's missing, a little card. So that comes with it. Also a copy of an original advert for it as well, which is quite interesting. They were $3 each. That's a nice little thing. Only 9 inches tall and wide. So I'm sure you can find a little home for that one. Then this Lucky Coins 1-cent coin dispenser. So it has 5 stacks of 1-cent coins, and you pull the little lever at the side and it spits out one from each, so you get 5 a nickel's worth at a time. It comes with about 400 cents in it as well. So very, very nice condition, that one. I don't know what date they are, about 1940 I think. Nice little thing. I don't know who made it. It's called Lucky Coins. Anybody who knows, let me know. If you've got trade stims or maybe 1-cent vending machine, something like that, you use a lot of 1-cent coins for. It'd be a great little thing to have. Keep all your coins in instead of just an ice cream tub. Then we've got a Brenner's Fun, a ball past the arrow. Now this is the version where you press the handle down twice, so it hasn't got the extra knob on it. Some have. There's 4 different versions of this machine now we've come across over the years. This one, you push the handle down to reset the arrow, and is it the second one then releases the ball so you can fire it, I think, something like that. So it operates off the one lever. Very, very clever mechanism. An automatic pay if you win. If you don't know this machine, the big silver arrow in the middle moves with each play from position from 1 to 10. So giving you either 1 win cup or up to 10 win cups, if that makes sense. Hence, get the ball past the arrow to win. So sometimes it's very easy to win, sometimes it's very hard to win. Fascinating game. This one's sort of all original as found. Unrestored, very good backflash on it. No locks, but yeah, other than that, good machine. Always popular, those. A Punch and Judy Glendale vending machine thing. These take loads of money. I took so much money for these back in the day when I used to operate. So there we are. A little bit of a resto project, that one. Quite popular. As I say, in the day. There's lots of these in Darren's arcade, isn't there? I've been scummed out. Apologies for the very bad picture. This is quite big, and it was very cramped in the warehouse this morning when this one arrived, so I just sort of shoved it in the door before I took a picture of it. Hence, it's at a funny angle. Anyway, a horse kiddie ride. Well, it's an original ride an adult. It's a big horse. It's like the size of a full-size, like fairground galloper horse. I think it might be Foulgas, I think, made these, possibly. One of those companies. A nice action to it. There's no coin slot on it at the moment. You just plug it in and it goes, basically. Turn it on and it'll go. It kind of starts slow, then goes a bit faster, and it does a bit of a sequence. So there we are. Useful for somebody. And then we have a very rare, although we sold one recently, but nonetheless it's a very rare machine. Wonder's Boomerang again. So if you missed the last one, we found another one. What did we sell the last one for? Let's have a look. Was it 2 or 3 auctions ago? Not long ago, was it? Boomerang. Oh, it was May actually. It's further away than I thought it was. Gosh, doesn't time fly? I was thinking like it was about September or something. It was May last year. There you go. 2,950 the last one made. That's premium. Yeah, so there we are. Again, all nice and original. Original locks. I think they're new keys, but they're original locks. Chrome's good. Yeah, does what it should. So if you missed that last one, very rare machine. A handful of them known. Don't miss this one. Good evening from Cornwall. Good evening from Cornwall indeed. Oh, back to the square one. Let me put the play button on. Yeah, so that's the new machines in this week. There's more stuff due next week. There's a couple of bits coming tomorrow. Have I got a note of what's coming tomorrow? Hang on a moment. Let me have a look at my phone. I think I had a message somewhere, if I can find it. This makes for exciting viewing, doesn't it? Me trying to find a message on my phone. Bear with me. Sure, it's on there somewhere. Is it that one? Ooh. Where have we got the Bandit? A 70s mechanical Bandit. So it's interesting. Wasn't many mechanical Bandits made in the 70s. I'm not sure what that one is. Doesn't say. 30s pinball. And a video game. Those bits are coming tomorrow. There's an Allwin or 2 coming. There's a Polyphon coming. What else? A few other bits and bobs. Yeah. So still a few machines coming yet this week. As I say, don't forget, entries close next weekend, this coming weekend. So you've got a week to get your stuff in. So busy week. So I'm going to start cataloguing properly this week. This past week I was going to do a bit, but I got kind of waylaid with various things. I've been sorting out some of my own stuff, clearing some more sheds, gathering some of my own junk up for my auction eventually. But I'm stacking it up, so it's in progress. You'll be pleased to know. So yeah, so now I've got to stop that tomorrow and concentrate on cataloguing. So there we are. Right. So I've put up on Colcom website. I haven't put all the details up yet, but 12th and 13th of September, we're doing the Up North meet. 12th and 13th of September, Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday, we're going to do York Museum with the exhibition there of the coin-op working models, automata, etc. Some nice rare stuff there to see. So we do that Saturday. Obviously, there's a whole museum to look around. Saturday evening in York, we're going to Italian restaurant. Those of you who are staying overnight or want to join us. So Saturday evening in York. And then Sunday the 13th will be at Woodbank again at Bingley. There's about an hour-ish, just over an hour from York to Bingley, where Woodbank is. So if you're staying the weekend, you've got quite a scope there of places to stay in Yorkshire. Leeds is sort of roughly in the middle of the two. So we've got Bingley, Leeds, York. Give you a rough idea of where things are. So I'm sure there's plenty of hotels and things you can find around the area. Interesting other things to see. To make a good weekend of it. So looking forward to that one. So I have put the dates up on Olcon in the email as well today. So those dates are in the diary now. And yeah, looking forward to that. Woodbank's being extended again as we speak. So some interesting stuff there. I meant to download it off my phone. I forgot. Robert's just finished doing a what's it called? A funny little rare pusher machine thingy. Tipple topple. Sort of countertop / wall machine pusher thing that pushes the coins up and over the top, like vertically. Rare little thing. Not sure who made them actually, is it? Is it Jameson? Somebody like that? Looks Jameson-ish. Anyway, whoever made it. That'd be a good little one to see, won't it? And there's other stuff going in as well. Things he's working on. So yeah, there'll be some more interesting stuff to see there. And as I say, at York there's I think 20 or more working models. A lot of which we haven't seen before either. So yeah, good weekend. Book that one in. See what other things we can find to do in the year. Marvellous. Right, what else do we need to talk about? Yes, so the other auction on the 21st, before Saturday before the slot machine auction, the memorabilia stuff. Again, I'll be starting to catalogue that in due course. I'll probably bring a bit home each night with me to do that, because most of the stuff needs to go on the scanner here rather than be photographed. Film posters and autographs and stuff like that. So keep an eye out for that as well. I'll start cataloguing that in the week. And that'll be the Saturday sale. So yeah. Now, with regard viewing, because we usually do viewing slots on the Saturday, obviously, so I'll probably do viewing in the morning of the Saturday, and then the memorabilia stuff Saturday afternoon auction, because I might do that as a live auction as opposed to a timed one. And obviously Sunday is a slot machine auction, so we might have the viewing, Saturday viewing a little bit earlier than usual. Maybe I might do like 9 till 12 or something, and then the memorabilia auction from probably about 2ish. So I'll have to rush home and plug everything in, find my gavel, and do that. So that's sort of that sort of time. So bear Saturday morning for viewing. Super. Right, what else is happening? Anybody need to know anything? Anybody got any questions, comments, bright ideas, moans and groans, aches and pains? Then fire away. Did you get my items? Yes, I have. Thank you. And email, yes, I've got an email, but I've not read it yet. Well, a lot of emails this week, but yes, they've arrived safe and sound. What's his name? Just passed away, isn't he, as well? The Red Dwarf guy, was it the writer, the creator, wasn't it? So it's a very opportune time to sell stuff, I suspect. Yeah. I think there's more bits and bobs on the way as well. So yeah, I'll get around to doing them in the week. Just to let you know, paddle numbers are, oh right, for last chance on auction before, can't remember the auction, but one, the Golden Nugget Girl statues and a few other things. Yes, they're in a little tray. I know exactly where they are. I shall make a note of the numbers. That's useful. 5009, 5015, Golden Nugget, etc. etc. Super. From Lemon Rugby. Yeah, it'll probably be rugby because I've got to go on and round a bit myself. So rugby services seem to work quite well before for people. Doug Naylor, yes. So I was trying to think of his name. We'll be interested to see how much the boomerang makes. Yeah. Will it do as well as the last one? I don't know. The thing is, each time we sell something, obviously that's one. I managed to get a big scratch across my screen here. One buyer out the market. But then again, other people come into the market, don't they, and spot it and think, oh, I'd like one of those. Yeah, unusual thing. I shall see when I video it again if I can get a win on it again. They're very hard things to win on. So that'll be fun, trying to get a win again. Yeah, bit of a crazy machine, those, aren't they? The last boomerang made 2,950, so just shy of 3,000. That was back in May, did I say last year? It's further back than I thought. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing again. Coin up machines. Wonders. Wonders. Boomerang. Yeah, 2,950. That had a visual option as well. It's very visual, that one, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, a bit of a mad thing. I think the ball whizzes around so fast, it's kind of hard to see the very strange route it takes around the machine. It almost been better as a giant Allwin, really. I don't think they made a giant version of it. But, yeah, bit of a crazy thing. But definitely an interesting one. Waiting for a coin pusher to come. Yeah, we haven't got any pushes this time, have we? No, they're hard to get hold of. People don't want to sell them. They're around. It's one of those things, especially the little ones, the little like countertop ones, the easy pushes and things. No one ever wants to sell them once they've got hold of them. So they're a bit tricky to find. Don't forget also this time we got these lovely arcade lights as well. These clowns and things. These 60s ones. We've got clowns, engines, cowboy, king. Quite nice. Pirate. Policeman. Good fun, aren't they? Great things for your wall of your games room. And there's all those spares to sort out as well. Loads of spares to sort out. Got the bits and bobs. What else have we got here? Well, that interesting billiard ball timer thing. Interesting little bit. Nice little thing, that. Clocking in clock. I think there might be another clocking in clock coming. Nice cash register somewhere. Where I put down the shop fittings. Nice bronze cash register. This unusual Gledhill one with a receipt printer thing on the top of it. I've not had that version before. That's a new one on me. One of the little Cox's tills. Yeah, these lots more of these. So these ones are all framed. All these. Obviously, I'll photograph them a bit better in the week, but these lobby cards. We've got some framed ones, and then there's loads of unframed ones. All sorts of films. About I don't know. I think there's well over 100. So hopefully, do some films there you like. And again, the nice lobby cards are, you know, this sort of size, sensible size you can find room for on your walls. So the big quad posters, which are a bit big for most people's walls. There is some quads as well, and some like I think there's a few pop concert posters as well, quite biggish ones. So we have got a nice big bit of wall somewhere. We've got some stuff to fill it with. Yeah. Over there. Go. Come on again. To you. Did you hear the news about the Curzal in Southend? No, I didn't hear the news about the Curzal. What's happened? It's not burnt down or something, is it? That's what it usually means when somebody says to me, did you hear the news about X? It's usually that it's mysteriously burnt down. So I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm sure Kevin will enlighten us in a minute. What else has been happening? As I say, I've been rushing about most this week, so I've not been keeping an eye on too much news. Probably why I missed it. Talk to the Curzal. There's a good new book out. Now, Pete Williamson sent me details of it. Let me just see what it was called. I haven't ordered it yet. I think Pete's on his way. He's going to let us know if it's any good or not, but it does sound very good. Hang on a moment. What was it called? It's called Seaside Splendour, the greatest seaside pleasure buildings erected in Great Britain and the Isle of Man during the golden age of 1823 to 1939 by Martin Easdown and Caroline Bilson. So that sounds like a good book. There's a book years ago, some of you might have seen, called People's Palaces. It was an orange covered hardback book that's all about seaside buildings. There's quite a few peer books. I've got probably all of them, most of them. But that one was different because it was about all the other kind of seaside buildings, from the little shelters on the prom to just the different seaside pleasure buildings, really, like the sort of dance halls and things you get in the little theatre buildings you get on the prom. Different sort of pavilions, those kind of open air type things that had stages in them sometimes, winter gardens, flower gardens, all those sorts of buildings. Yeah, great book. And so this seems like a kind of a newer, updated version of that in a way. So anyway, sounds like a good book. Curzal, the council are complaining about the leaseholders letting it go to rack and ruin, looking to buy it back or find other buyers. I haven't been there for years. Well, hopefully they'll find someone to look after it a bit better then. The trouble with councils owning things is they usually don't do very well because they have come up with these stupid ideas that never make any money. So you fill it up with woke nonsense that no one ever wants to go and visit, and they don't take any money, and then after a few years it just all goes horribly wrong. So they're generally better with commercial people running them. Just needs to be allowed to do something profitable enough with them so they earn enough money that they can keep them. That's the problem usually. And these historic buildings should be free of rates as well, free of business rates, I think, so you can afford to invest in them. Because it's, you know, they are a burden. I know, I've been there and done it. When the rates on the Curzon building is probably more than the, you know, B&Q are paying on a tin shed out of town somewhere, which doesn't cost anything to keep, basically. And they wonder why, you know, the businesses in them can't afford to invest and keep the buildings up. It's a drastic change in these things. But there we are. I could rant on about historic buildings for quite a long time. Well, let's hope let's hope something happens then and its fortunes change a little bit. Kevin says, worry is that it mysteriously burned down. There's a few other places along the street. Yes, that's often the way, don't they? They accidentally, mysteriously burnt down, and all of a sudden there's a big housing development goes on there instead. No doubt full of more illegal immigrants. There you go. Ollie says, did I hear about Breen Leisure Park might not be going under anymore? Oh, I don't know. Not heard about that one. But hopefully that might be good news then. So I've managed to pull it around. We had a nice good summer, don't we? So all these places take a few quid. Well, good Easter at least. Need less of this, less of these fake clouds and fake rain that we keep having all the time. So we can get a bit of sunshine, a bit of weather, so people actually want to go out to the seaside for the day and spend some money. That's what we need. Well, hopefully that might be a little bit of good news as well then. Yeah. What else do we know? Not a lot. I've kind of been out of the loop this past week. I've been a busy bunny. But I shall have to try and keep my ear to the ground this week and see what's happening, what's going on in the world. Right, anything else we need to talk about? Don't think so. So just a quick reminder, if you joined us late, auction entries close next weekend, so you've got a week to get stuff in. I'm around at the warehouse most days in the week. Probably Wednesday or Thursday won't do. I've got to go out one day. I'm not sure which day yet, but probably Wednesday or Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, I'm definitely around. Saturday, I'm almost certainly going to be at the warehouse, and Sunday, I'm almost certainly going to be in the Midlands, so I'll probably do a pick up at Rugby Services, I'm thinking. So I've done that before. That seemed to work quite well. Easy to get to for everybody. Junction 2, isn't it, on the M6? So that's what we'll probably aim for. That'll be Sunday, sort of mid-morning probably. So if that suits anybody for picking up, or if you've got anything to drop off stuff at the auction, or if you've got anything to pick up previously, which is not a lot. There's only like a few spares and bits and bobs, I think. But if you have, let me know and I can get that ready and on the van. Super. I think that's probably it then. My last little bit of tea has gone cold. There usually means it's time to stop, doesn't it? Go and do something. So I shall leave you all to it. Have a jolly week, whatever you're up to. Tuesday night video. Yes, that should be okay, shouldn't it? Should have a lot of the machines with proper photographs on by then. Oops. Try and get most of these photographed in the next day or two properly. A description. Some of them already got descriptions, some of them haven't. So just keep an eye. It'll get updated in due course, of course. And I'll put the link up as well sometime in the week, so you can actually register for the auction as well. The only reason I haven't done it yet is because on a 2-day auction, if I haven't decided if they're both going to be live auction or if the first half is going to be timed, and I can't change it once I've made the auction live. So I will sort that out in the week. I think I'll do them both as live auctions. In all probability. Super. Right, that's it then. Thank you all very much. I'll catch you up on Tuesday night. And yeah, see you there. Nighty night.